Okay. All right. All right, I think we're back. I think we're stable. I screwed everything up.
Don't close that card out yet.
I screwed everything up, y'all.
Robert Williams, 07933.
Received. Go ahead with the 27.
Are we back? Everybody on? Chat me. Let me know we're here, please. I think we're good.
Received.
Let me know if we're good or not, y'all. Pretty please. Alright. I think we're stable now. Jeez Louise, man. If it's going to be one of these days, I don't know if I want to do it. I'm not on Starlink right now. I'm back on my live view pack. I screwed the Starlink got all screwed up this morning. It ain't working right. So I had to go to my backup internet connection. See, this is why I pay for 2 internet connections. This is why I pay for 2, because you never know. You never know. Now let's just see how it's going to work. If it's going to work. I hope it's going to work. Yeah. So we're here. Alright. We're back. We're good. Starlink has totally bit the dust back there. It is unstable as you can imagine. Alright. I rebooted it. I screwed it up. Yes, I have a plan B, Mr. Mark. I have 2 internet connections here with me. I have 2 internet connections here with me. So, and I'm glad that I have done that. Alright. Well, let's get moving. Let's see how this is going to work. I mean, I'm good to go right now. It looks like we're stable at the moment. But we're stable at the moment. That's... Hey, don't worry about it, man. I'm having a lot of trouble getting stuff to work today, too, man. Honest to God. Alright. Alright, at least we're here. Alright. I'm about to kick it. You know what? I don't know if I screwed it up this morning or if I... maybe I got water in the connections while I was washing it. I don't know. But I've got 2 connections running right now. Hopefully this stays stable like it is. The good thing about on this other pack right now, though, is we can go into downtown without any issues. Is Killer Carla here? Yes, Killer Carla's back. Alright, we're here. We're ready to go, I think. Well, let's just move it and let's just keep going and see what happens here. It would not be a dash stream if we did not have issues, okay? I'm just going to tell you that right now. If we didn't have any issues, it wouldn't be a dash stream. I've got to... So, here's what I'm going to do. Right now, I've got a broke ankle, and I'm wearing this stupid brace, and I can't really get around too well right now. I tried to go out yesterday and do some hiking, and I cannot hike with a broke leg. It's just a broke ankle. So what I'm planning on doing today, Angel, good morning. What I'm planning on doing today is, after to this morning's show, we are gonna go. I'm gonna actually take the rest of today, and I'm gonna go through my setup piece by piece by piece until I figure out what I'm doing wrong and how to make this more stable. So that's what I'm gonna do. But it looks like we're stable right now. I have not dropped any frames. There's no lagging. So we'll just... I think I'm on AT&T right now. Good morning, Angel. Yes. Killer Carla, I think she's here. I think she made it back. This would not be a dash stream without screwing it up. How are you guys this morning, Angel? How are you doing this morning? Chat, let her know how you're doing. I know you guys are doing good. Yes, so we want to talk about this morning Burton Drive, right? That's what we want to talk about. Burton Drive, the murder capital of Texas. So there was another murder overnight out on Burton Drive. This is 3 murders. There's a 2-block area at Burton Drive where there has been 3 murders in about 36 hours. And that is pretty intense for Austin. I know Austin's a big city, but 3 murders and look, I have followed, how many murders have we covered on Burton Drive this year? We have covered a lot of murders on Burton Drive. And you couldn't pay me enough to live in those apartments. We're going over there right now. We're headed over to Burton Drive now. And we're going to see, I just can't understand the madness that's happening over there. So, yes, it is. It's actually, so there's Riverside and Old Torf, that run east and west. It is a road that runs between Riverside and Old Torf. It's about a 4-block area in between Riverside and Old Torf, and it's just a little street that runs a lot of apartments on there. It's a really shady area, man. It is a very, very shady area. But I don't know. I don't know what the heck is happening with it. But the cops. So check this out. I've got a file that I got from a Freedom of Information request where a man was taken to jail down there for no trespassing. But after reading the hang on, I got a message. After reading the damned probable cause affidavit for that arrest, Austin police actually have undercover officers working that area really hard right now. And the undercover officers were the ones that busted this guy for selling dope, doing hand-to-hand transactions. And so just know that the police are in that area trying to help. They have their tactical undercover people working the area. And you're never going to know who they are. If you're a criminal watching this right now, I'm going to tell you right now, you're never going to know who these people are. They are extremely good at what they do, and you're never going to see them. And anytime you're doing anything, especially in that area, if you're doing hand-to-hand drug transactions, there's a very good chance that the cops are watching you. And let's say you're over there today doing hand-to-hand transactions and you don't get busted. Guess what? They're not going to bust you right off, right? They're not going to bust you right off. You know, you can sit down there and they may, you know, they're going to build a case against you. So the best thing to do is not to sell dope, you know? Linda got me on my knees, Linda. Begging, darling, please, Linda. Linda, won't you ease my worried mind? All right, that's all the singing I'm doing today. I'm sorry. That's all the singing we're doing today, right there. That's it. Last time I was on Burton, there were quite a few abandoned cars. And guess who's, you know, there's a lot of abandoned cars. And guess what? Guess what? A lot of those abandoned cars have in them that you never know about. Cameras. The cops will abandon vehicles down there just to be able to get cameras in the area. It happens all the time. That's part of their tactical, you know, that's part of their thing. DPS 100 circling that area for a long time. Yes, yeah, they were looking for the guy that did the shooting last night. Total eclipse of the heart. Miss Linda got me on my knees, Linda. Yeah, so, yeah, a lot of people think that the Austin police are not doing anything. They're not working. They don't. But look, they've got a lot of people on the street, and I know several of them from the tactical, from their intelligence unit. I know several of them, and you're never going to know who they are. I guarantee you they don't look like cops. For one, they look nothing like cops, and they're really good at what they do, and they're out here. They're out here on the street with us every day. So, and they're usually in the more high crime areas, and they are out here trying to do their job. Now, that case that I was just telling you about, where the Austin police had the guy under surveillance doing hand-to-hand drug transactions. He was told to leave that area before, and they went ahead and arrested him for being there. Well, guess what? The district attorney dropped the charges shortly after the Austin police filed charges against him. Jose Garza's office dropped the charges almost immediately. So, yeah, man, it's wild. You know, the cops can do what they can do. We're working on with limited officers, limited budgets, and a demoralized police department, and then you have this shit to deal with, where the district attorney will drop charges as fast as they're brought in. Lake Jackson uses bait cars. Yep, they will. I don't think they're using bait cars here, but they will abandon a vehicle in a high crime area. They will park a car in an area, and it will have some very good cameras on it, and then they will watch from there. And it's not only in cars, but there's cameras on the poles, the traffic light. Dude, they have cameras everywhere. The Halo cameras. Have y'all ever heard of the Halo cameras? The Halo cameras in this city are great. I haven't been on Burton since early 80s. Boy, I tell you what, you're not missing anything, Miss Linda. That area has turned shitty real quick. That area has turned really shitty really quick. So the good thing about being back on my live view pack is I don't have to worry about obstructions. So I can actually drive into downtown, and we don't have to take the long way around anything anymore. I do not have to worry about trees or overpasses. I haven't been on Burton since the early 80s. Car was broke into. Yes, it's such a stupid. I hate. And you know, there's a big thing right now here in Austin where there's a group running around this city breaking into cars, and it's not like they're breaking into a car here and there. They will pick an area that they're going to work, and then they will break into 15, 20 cars in one parking lot. So the best thing you can do at this point, it's pointless to lock your doors, because if you lock your doors, they're going to break your window. Just leave, do not leave anything in your car, and leave the son of a bitch unlocked. That way they don't break your windows. Camera, that's just it. Great dad. Hey man, welcome in. There is no point to it. That's the point. It's so stupid that we have a DSA, an Open Society, George Soros Foundation, funded district attorney, and this is what we do. A long time ago, police were doing a sting near St. Edward's University, and there was a homeless-looking guy in front of a corner store with a beer in a bag. And yes, that's what I'm saying. They're good, Mark. These cops are really good at blending in. You will never know who they are. You will never know who they are. Yes, you don't have to lose. You just leave your damn windows open. Do not leave anything of value in your car, and just leave your doors open. Let them rummage through it. I mean, they're not. If you don't leave anything in your car, they're not going to steal anything. So at least leave the doors open so they don't freaking break your window, man. It's sad that that's where we're at right now, and that's what we're having to live with. But it's true. I would rather let them just rummage through my car without breaking my window than let them rummage through my car and then I have to pay to replace the stupid window. Now, I carry a pistol everywhere I go. I never leave the house without it. Even if I'm taking the trash out, I carry my pistol. I have a lockbox in the very back there that's hidden. That way, if there is certain places that you can't take your pistol, I will lock my pistol in that lockbox. But I promise you, you've really got to know where it's at to be able to find it. And even if you could find it, I don't know if you would be able to get the pistol out of it. But if you are, you know, obviously this is Texas. If you do carry, it is very smart to have a lockbox in your vehicle. That way, some idiots do not steal your pistol, and then that pistol is used to kill someone. I don't know. I couldn't live with myself if my pistol made it into the hands of a criminal and then they shot somebody with it. You know, I've registered my gun. It is registered. It's light. You know, I'm good to go with it. And so if that gun was ever used to shoot anybody, it would lead back to me. So that's another thing. A lot of people, you know, they may not realize that their pistol, their weapon's been stolen. If your gun is ever stolen, you damn well better be calling the police and making a report. It doesn't matter what the circumstances or the situations. If you're a responsible gun owner and your pistol is stolen or your rifle, you better be making a police report post haste, man, because if that gun is ever used in a crime, it's going to come back to you. Yep, they are. That's it. You know, I have children, small children at my house, and my guns stay locked up. You know, that's another thing. So the other thing about children and guns, I started teaching gun safety to my kids early on, and we started with Nerf guns. That's what I started them on, you know, learning gun safety. And it's smart to start them with something like a Nerf gun, to start learning how to safely handle a gun, and then, you know, you graduate up from there. Joe is about ready to start shooting my actual pistols at this point. But if you're going to have children around guns, they need to know about the guns, they need to know the dangers of guns, and they need to learn the gun safety rules, like, from early on. If your kids are going to be around guns, they need to know about guns. I think. That's my opinion anyway. Oh, man, y'all, this car is about to tire pressure sensor fault. What the hell does that even mean? Tire pressure sensor fault. The Dash Mobile is gonna go away soon. My parents had guns in our house. They didn't lock up. They taught us. Yes, that's it. Leave them alone, man. These kids need to understand that a gun will destroy things. They need to learn that how dangerous it is. And like I said, we started with small guns, like Nerf guns, and now I'm getting hooked up with the Daisy BB gun manufacturer, and hopefully they're going to be a sponsor here pretty soon. And Joe's got a Red Ryder BB gun that I use to teach him gun safety with. He loves that little Red Ryder BB gun. It is chilly out. Yes, I was up this morning about 5:30 watching the moon, and it was chilly. No, my tires aren't low. It's actually, it says the sensor fault. If my tires are low, it'll tell me you have a low tire, and it'll tell me what tire it is. But this one just says sensor fault, like something's wrong with the sensor. I hope it is. I don't need any other issues with this stupid car. I'm interested to see. I would never be able to come down where we're going right now if I was still on Starlink. The only reason we're down here right now where we're at is because I'm on my live view pack back there with all these trees, and we're about to go into downtown. I have not taken the stream into downtown Austin. I can't remember the last time I took the stream into downtown. So let's go check it out. This is the Travis County Jail and the Travis County Court where we're at right now. This is up here to the left. That's the Travis County Jail where all the inmates are right now. That's where the double homicide asshole is at right now, and hopefully he's getting anal raped. Let's see. I spent a lot of time right here in this area when we had the Palestinian protests. I did a lot of filming right here in this intersection. Right here. We filmed a lot of the Palestinian stuff here. Let's see, probably related to when you did the brake job. Could very well be. Discount tire checks for free. Need an appointment. Awesome. B71. What did I miss? Did B71 say something funny? I don't see a message from her. Did I miss a message from her? I guess I didn't get it. Oh, You'll Shoot Your Eye Out. Yes, I know what movie that's from. You'll shoot your eye out. The little bunny costume. Oh man, we watch that movie every year. Guys, what is this right up here in front of us? Do y'all see that? Y'all see the moon tower? Love the moon towers. Love the moon towers. We love our moon towers in this city. You know what, we're gonna go down this way. We're gonna drive by the Capitol real quick. So this is the governor's mansion to your right. I'm doing a tourist version of the stream today. The governor does not live there, but that is the governor mansion. And I'm about to show you guys, real quickly, where I lived when I was homeless here in this city. I lived right up here, right in the heart of law enforcement and our state government here in the big city of Austin, Texas. I lived right up here when I was homeless. I spent 6 months sleeping right here. It's under construction right now, and you can't see the little side porch, but right there, right in front of you, right there, is where I slept when I was homeless. I slept right here by the Capitol. It was safe right here, and it was an easy place to stay, right here at the Capitol. The Ark. Cell towers again. Yeah, we're back on cell towers again right now. We're not for long. I just got to figure out what happened to my Starlink. The Starlink crapped out on me, so we're not going to be on them for long. But look, if I wasn't on the live pack, then we wouldn't be right here. We wouldn't get to come into downtown. And I think the stream is still holding pretty steady right now. Makes me feel good. Makes me feel good. All right, let's see what. Let me check the calls that are out right now and see what is out here. We got a green light. Let's see. Structure fire. 411 West Monroe. Let's see where that's at. 411. Oh, we're right here. All right. Let's all right. We're going to this. We're right here by this structure fire. We're just about a mile away.
That vehicle
Yes, Butterfly. Let me do this. Let me oh shit, what did I just screw up? Let me pin that.
1324-23
Okay, I just pinned your message, Butterfly, up at the top. Yes. I just pinned it. Yep, I just pinned it. Dude, staring me down. Why is he staring me down like that?
13-17-23
Okay, we need 411 West Monroe. Directions. Okay, this is gonna be off of. Yeah, is the stream staying pretty stable, guys? Even though we're on the live pack again.
343.
I think the stream is staying stable. We haven't seen this view right here in a very long time. All right. Oh, he's on the wrong side. He was on the wrong way. He was going the wrong way. All right. Congress Avenue. Yeah, this is Congress. We're headed down. We're headed down to a call out here. Nice. We're headed down to a call down here on the other side of the river. Is it better, do you think? Really? I mean, we haven't had any, what do you call them, oh shoot. We haven't had any dropouts because of the trees. Maybe I should just get rid of the Starlink and just stay with this, huh? You know, I very rarely see Waymos down here, honestly. All I see really is the down in the Riverside area. Well, we'll continue to test it out and we'll see. Believe me, if I can get away from that freaking expensive ass Starlink payment, I would definitely not be crying about that. I would definitely not be crying about it.
309. Working cut has been contacted.
All right, real lawyer. Down to. Okay, we got to get across to. Let's see, we're coming up on the river. All right, we're gonna go across down here. Zero Foxtrot, is he on? Let's see. Surprised it's working with the concrete. Oh no, I'm on the back. Yeah, I'm on my live pack. When we started this morning, the dang Starlink's crapping out on me today. It will not keep a solid connection at all, like at all. So I moved back over to the live pack. I haven't ran it in forever. I've just been paying for it and it's just been sitting there. So I figured we should bring it out and see how it works. Jeffrey. So the only thing that's different with the live pack right now is I have bigger antennas on it. I don't know if maybe that has something to do with it working better. I don't know. Yeah, so that's the problem. When I get outside of Austin, like outside of this, like the metropolitan area, I'll start losing connection. Like right now, down here with all the buildings and such, the live pack does really well. But once I get outside of Austin, pull up at this structure fire. It's just right here around the corner. Oh, now we're disconnected. Now we're having issues.
Has been going on for the last 30 minutes. Under 28.
And we just dropped out. Dang it. What the heck happened? I'm sorry, y'all.
Less than a tenth of a mile from the close patrol.
We were doing really good. And then it just dropped out on me. Are we back? I hope it didn't start a new stream for everybody. Man, yeah, we were doing really good there for a second. Alright. So this fire, like I said, this fire's right up here on this, right off of South First. It dropped out on me. I don't know what happened. It was working fine, and then all of a sudden it wasn't.
The caller saw the vehicle is leaving for work with the wife advised the subject's still there.
I just put bigger antennas on the pack back there that stick up. But South First has always been an issue for this live pack. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's been an issue. I don't know why it's been an issue, but it's been an issue. This should be Monroe right here. Oh yeah, there's a bunch happening right here. We may have to
Trailer pulled by a white Ford truck.
it looks like
No 17.
you know what, we're not gonna go down. There's only one. Oh, it's at the food court. Oh, okay, well there's no, okay, well there's not a fire, so that's good. Act and makes the only reasonable call in this race.
Subject's currently in the nanny room.
Yeah, Sandy's, man, their burgers are awesome.
10-4.
Their burgers are really awesome.
Central 62, 10-4.
Yeah, I have two. There's two external antennas on it. There's two external antennas. Man, my ankle is. There's a Waymo. Did y'all see that? I don't know if y'all probably didn't see that, but there's a guy sitting in the passenger seat, but nobody's driving.
732.
Traffic's not bad.
143.
I mean, it's South First, you know.
401.
Traffic's really not that bad. Dum 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 dum.
Keep calling and it's just ringing. No voicemail or no pickup. But I'll try again.
All right, I feel like we're traveling, and we kind of are, Jeffrey. We're kind of are a little bit. You know, so I got a guy. I was gonna tell you guys about this. I've got a guy on my X, right? He keeps coming back and posting these damn. He keeps coming back and saying that he goes by John Thomas Sharp or something like that. I think it's John Thomas Sharp. Anyway,
There is a child on scene, and the child's been
he gets on X and keeps talking about my kids. He calls me a pedophile, like the guy, and he will not stop. I have for a very, very long time. Sorry, I'm doing two things at once. For a very long time, I would always, when he would come back and he would start saying stuff about my kids, I would report it to X. And you know, X will never do anything about it. He can say some of the nastiest shit you can imagine about my kids. And they're just like, it's no big deal. Oh, I am ignoring him. I'm just saying, it just, every once in a while, somebody will send me a message and will be like, hey, this guy's out here saying some pretty vile things about you and your kids. And I'm like, why does, like, I just don't get it, man. His whole world, like, if you look at his timeline, all it is him talking shit about me. And I don't get it. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know what the deal is with the guy. We're going to head over to Burton Drive real quick.
Subject still on scene. No other information. Disconnect and we'll call back if anything changes.
Yeah, we're heading to Burton right now. We're pretty close to it already. But I don't understand. Dude, Mark, he has been doing this for like a year now. Like, that's all he does. Here we go. Well, I may have spoke too soon about how good the live pack is doing. I may have spoke too soon. Alright, I need over. We're gonna go down to Woodward. He does need a good ass whooping. So with the cell service, what you have to realize when you're driving around your... Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, I get it. I don't have any other choice. I mean, yeah, did you see that, Angel? That I was just looking at that. That's why it reminded me. The Citizen app just alerted to it. Yeah, Starlink's on. My phone is connected to the Starlink right now.
784.
You could get a confirmation on the insurance for that white Ford.
Yup. Yeah, the Citizen app just reminded me about that, Angel. Did you get that? Did you just get that alert through Citizen as well? You know, I'll work for them.
1 Adam 32.
Well, I mean, I don't work directly for them. I'm contracted to them. Let's put it that way.
On an 05 Dodge pickup, gray color, to Vincent Joseph Flores out of Cedar Park.
And I get this. So since I work for them, I get that Citizen Premium. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that on the Citizen app. It's that premium version of the software of the app, and it's actually a pretty neat thing. They have like if I ever need 911, or if I want, let's say if I'm in a shady area, you know, if I'm walking home or whatever, and I'm a little worried. It's mainly for, you know, ladies that's out in the city, and you know, you're worried about walking alone. They will walk with you basically virtually, and if anything were to happen, they have your live location. They can hear, they can even see if you give them access, and they can get the cops to you like immediately. And it's not a bad thing to have, actually. Yeah, it is a little bit too expensive. I don't think I would be paying for it if, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I wished I knew how many people actually paid for it, because it is like, I love it. Not only can, you know, do you get access to everything, even like past events, and you know, you can set up alert zones for areas that matter to you. But I've never used the 911 feature on it, but I do have custom alerts set up all over the city. That way I get alerted to all new incidents that are coming in. But of course, when something big is happening, they'll send me a Slack message anyway that I need to go get it covered. But yeah, but my contract with them is up, I think, in February, and I just don't know if I'm gonna continue going with it or not. Alright, here is Old Torf. This is Fentanyl Central right here. Fentanyl Central, and then Burton Drive is Homicide Central. I think there's different levels of it, maybe. I can't remember, Butterfly. Like I said, I've never paid for it. But I think you're right. I think it is 20, or it may be 21 or something like that. Let me see. Vincent, that's where we're at, man. Vincent. Man, every time I lose connection, my dadgum thing keeps making. Let's see here. Okay. Burton Drive should be right here. Murder Scent and Fence Scent. That's where we're at. So, the murder that was here last night was right here at these apartments. Right as soon as you turn, I mean, and this is a very ghetto area. I mean, it is not a good area at all. And it was right here. Univision is still out here. It was right up there, actually. Univision is still here. Let me turn around and I will take you up in there. Turn around every now and then I get a little bit lonely and I'm never looking back. Yeah, so the murder happened right up there. You can see a lady on that apartment thing up there where it was where it happened. It's crazy, ain't it? We keep doing this shit around here. This is not a good area. This is where, I mean, I know of, let's see, in the last few months, there's been, I can't remember. There's been so many murders down here, you kind of lose track of it after a while. Not a month ago, there was a murder right here in this parking lot. And, then there was a murder right here. There was a murder right in that entrance right there. Where it goes up the hill, you can see that big tree. There was a murder right there not a month ago, month and a half ago. And then here in this parking lot that we're actually in right now, there was a murder right here. It was right there, right in front of us. And then, of course, 2 nights ago, a couple of nights ago, there was the double homicide that happened, which I'm going to show you guys where that happened. We'll drive in there right now.
Omega 38, can you have animal control 21 myself? Omega 38, tempo.
Hang on one sec, I'll show you. So right here is the entrance.
You can show me back in from...
This is the apartment complex that the guy, the male that was killed, he lived right here in this apartment building right in front of us. And about 3:30 the morning that they were shot, about 3:30 in the morning.
784 status.
He pulled his car right here. His car was parked. You can see, look at all the writing. Y'all see all that writing on the pavement and up there? But this is where him and that woman was killed, right here. They were killed right here. And it's incredibly sad.
4000 Cooper's Hot Cove. Point of activation is going to be the garage door.
I don't know what all this writing and stuff that's out here. I don't know what it is, unless maybe he was in a gang. Possibly. He was in a gang, maybe. But there's a lot of writing up here on the fence and on the sidewalks. I'm gonna actually get out and see if we can figure out what this says. Y'all give me one sec. Hang on one sec, y'all. I want to get this video.
Supply closet for CMO office today.
No, it's not gang graffiti. It's somebody has written the initials of the people that were killed and the dates and everything on it. Okay, hang on. I'm going to delete this real quick. I want to get a video of this. Oh, yeah, I'm careful. I'm strapped. Okay, let me get a video of this. All right. Sorry, y'all. Now, it's the initials of the two people that were shot and killed here. It's their initials, their date of birth, and their date of death. Very sad. Very, very sad. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, that stuff on the fence wasn't there either. I was out here. We came up here right after they took the crime scene tape down. I went up there. There was nothing written there that day. So, it's just a shame, man. And I keep thinking about those poor children. The poor kids that were there. Alright, I'm going to post that real quick. We're out at the spot where the double homicide happened a couple of nights ago. There's new graffiti in the area where the two victims were shot. Incredibly sad. So last night, Wolfrain, where's Wolfrain? Did I miss her? There she is, Wolfrain, good morning. No, Angel, it looks like maybe some of their friends wrote it, to be quite honest. Burton and Riverside behind the car part shop. Last time I was there, pop up illegal. Oh yeah. Let's see. Where at? Let's see. At the Riverside. And Burton behind the car. Yeah, we're right here. We'll pull in there real quick. Yes, Wolf Rain sent in a donation last night. Thank you, Miss Wolf Rain. You are an awesome person. Cannot do this without you guys, and I just want you to know how much I appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, here it is. They still kind of have one of those shops going on here. This is the like the auto zone, and look at all the people. I mean, there's cars being fixed out here everywhere. Look, I mean, there's just shit everywhere happening. Cars being fixed everywhere. Yes, Wolf Rain, thank you so much. And thank you for sending me a message afterwards letting me know if I could use your name or not. I don't want to dox anybody. I don't want to put anybody's name out. You know what I mean? I don't want to, I don't know. I don't want to say anything publicly that I shouldn't. So on the ATX dashboard, atxdashboard.com, where you can see donations and expenses that Dash incurs. For the month of September, I did everything as anonymous because I did not really know who wanted their name out there and who didn't. Yeah, they're still doing that out here. There's shops right here. Yeah, right there. There's a mechanic right there, actually. Check this out. Let me turn around. I'll show you this. There's a guy out here with a sign on his car advertising his services right here in the parking lot. Look at this. Look at these mechanics up here. They're just out here. That guy's got his advertising on his truck. They're just out here working on cars. I can't believe these businesses let them do this, to be quite honest. This reminds me of, I don't know, just it's crazy. Yeah, see, that guy's trying to holler me down right now. I will not be stopping. There is no way. So, yes, I do. I'm going to put your name out every day, Butterfly. So, I know you personally, so I know your name. And sometimes I forget to use screen names. I'm sorry. The AutoZone with the mechanic. Yes. I just texted you. Let's see.
Can you send me one more unit? They had a possible break-in at unit 1212. 10-4, dispatch all units connected 75 for 509, set fire call.
All right. Okay. I'm sorry. I did. What's that? What did you do, Miss Wolferine? I'm gonna dox you. I'm just gonna dox everybody. That's it. I'm gonna work my hardest to figure out your names, and then I'm doxing you all. I wouldn't dox you guys, not on purpose. Seen that in Houston. Oh yeah, I'm nuts. Yeah, man, I don't have a problem with them doing that. I mean, I should. Oh my God, Bill, yes, I should, because it's still making noises every once in a while. I'm not a mechanic, okay? I'm not a mechanic, but I do try to work on my own car because it's cheaper. You know what? About using names, Wolfrain, in the very beginning, I was not going to use my name. I was just going to use Dash, and then, my name started being known. This was a few years ago. my name was starting to be known, and then my face was known, and then I was like, well, screw it, it doesn't really matter, so I'm just gonna make it all public. I did, Jeffrey. I put you in the corner. Next to Advanced Auto Parts on McNeil has a bunch of people working on cars every day too. And you know, it just kills me. I have no issues with them doing that. I mean, if you're hustling and making money, man, I mean, make your money. Good to go. But the thing I have a problem with is people look, it's hard to find a mechanic that's not going to just completely screw you over. You know what I mean? You know, it's like the brakes on this car. I had a guy quote me like $600 to do the brake job on this car, and I was like, well, you know, I thought it was going to be too hard to do myself, but I ended up buying the tools. There's a caliper tool that you got to use to depress the calipers, because you got to, anyway, parts and the tools. I was able to, I just lost my ex viewers. Dang it, I just lost my ex viewers. Oh man, I just lost all my ex viewers, didn't I? Yep, I did. No, maybe not. Maybe not. No, there's still 30-something people watching. Yeah, they are, Wolverine. I don't know if you're still here. Listening, but the tools are expensive. I actually bought the caliper tool from Harbor Freight, and I got it for like, I don't know, it wasn't too much. I think it was like $30, maybe $40. Are we on, y'all? Are we back? Are we here? Are we good to go? Are you leaving? I'm nuts. If you're leaving, have a good day. Hopefully we're still here. Hopefully we're still here. All right, you're still here. Good. All right. So anyway, Burton Drive. I'm looking into all of the murders, and this is something I'm going to be working on this afternoon. All of the murders that's happened on Burton Drive in the last 5 years. I'm going through the list. We're looking at how many murders have happened and the circumstances surrounding it, and we're going to compare that to other areas of the city to see if there is a definite problem in that area, if there's a violence problem in that area. The good thing about the city of Austin is they make all of the crime reports, they make them all public, so we can compare like violent crimes, property crimes, crimes against persons, things like that. Let's all meet at Starbucks. We can discuss whatever comes to mind. I'll bring Round Rock Donuts. I'm down for that. We're going to have a meetup here pretty soon. We had one. When did we do that meetup? I think I had a meetup. It was, I don't know, maybe 4 months ago, 5 months ago. I don't know. It was a while back. We did it at Pinballs in North Austin, and there was like 60-something people that showed up. It was a lot of fun. It was a whole lot of fun, and I would love to do another meetup. I've got a place to do it. If you guys are interested, I will bring the food and the drinks, and we'll have a good time and hang out. I love Round Rock Donuts. It is an actual serial killer, Eddie Haskell, and we have 2 of them in this city right now. There was actually 3, but one of them just got sentenced to life in prison. That's Raul Meza, so he's out. Then we have the Lady Bird Lake shenanigans that's happening, and then there is another serial killer. There's been 2 murders, sex crimes, rapes, and he raped these women and then killed them. There's been 2 bodies, 2 people that's been connected to the same killer. And I don't know about you guys, but that sounds like a serial killer to me. The problem is they're working to connect him to other murders in this city, especially murders that fit the same MO. He killed, I don't have the information right in front of me, but he killed those 2 ladies, one out on Old San Antonio Road and one out there right by Old Torf. Left that one lady in the, you know what? We're gonna go over there right now. Hang on one sec. Yeah, I saw that, Butterfly. I just saw your message. Do I have my notes in the car with me? Yeah, there's actually possibly two serial killers operating in Austin right now. One of them is obviously the Lady Bird Lake stuff, but the other is this man has killed two women. Exact same MO, exact everything lines up. The way he killed them, the damage to their bodies, it all lines up. Hang on, I am looking for an address. 26s. Okay, I'm gonna take y'all to an address real quick. Okay, we're 1.9 miles away. Okay, I'm gonna take y'all to an address real quick. It's right here by where we're at. Let me read. I put out a short story on X the other day, and I'm gonna read it to you because we're going to where this happened right now. I said there's a serial killer in Austin that not many people are talking about. On June 22nd, 2024, Alyssa Riviera was found at 2606 Metcalf Road in southeast Austin. She had been strangled with obvious signs of trauma to her body. She was last seen walking with a short Hispanic male not long before her body was found. Then on April 14th of 2018, Alba, and I can't pronounce this lady's last name, Aviles, Alba was found in the 300 block of Old San Antonio Road in Bastrop County. She had been strangled with the same trauma to her body, and she was raped. The cases have been connected by DNA. Both victims were strangled in the same manner, and each body had the same types of trauma. It's scary. It's scary. That's serial killer behavior. The way that works. Or you know what I mean? Like I don't know. It's just there's a serial killer operating in Austin. We all know it. There could possibly be two of them. You have so many killers. Are they serial in nature, or are they? Are they just what type of killings are you talking about? This lady, Miss Riviera, we're going to the place where she was found. This is an abandoned house. It's an older house. It's abandoned. And this man took her in there, raped her, and strangled her right here in this house. And we're about to pull up there in just a couple of minutes. Yes, guys, the link up there, there's a link pinned to the top to raising money. I'll let Butterfly tell you exactly what everything is, what the donations are for, but it's a good cause, and it's not a scam. I know a lot of people are worried when they donate to like disaster relief stuff, but this is an actual legitimate relief agency. So let's see, is this the Exxon? Okay. So like I said, Miss Riviera was out. We have video of her walking shortly before or within like 12 hours. It was the night before she was found murdered. There's video of her walking right here in this area with a short Hispanic male. in the same area that Alba. Alba was at a club. What was the club's name? Club Caribe? Caribe, I think is what it was. Alba was in Club Caribe. I think that's how you pronounce it. Which it's not. It's like 2 miles from where Miss Riviera was found strangled. And I just, it's in this area. You know, with this guy that's killing people, it looks like this area where we're at is the area that he's comfortable in operating in. And we all know, anybody that has watched true crime and studied true crime enough knows that a serial killer will operate in one geographical area that he's comfortable with. In Florida, search and rescue, raising funds. That's right. Okay, that's right, Miss Butterfly. There you go. So I've got freedom of information requests in right now for these 2 cases, but I'm going to tell you right now, I'm probably not going to be able to get anything. When there's active investigations happening, the police generally will not release anything. So an interesting thing about where we're going. Do you guys remember me telling you about the homeless camp and the man with the spider bite? That was that you know, he had his rear end. You know, he had a big bite on his rear end. This homeless camp is right here by where Miss Riviera was found dead, where she was murdered, and the guy that I helped with the spider bite that lives in this camp, and even the city had no clue this camp existed. It's so well hidden that, you know, he's a short Hispanic male, and nobody even knew he was in this area. But right here, you can see this bridge that we're about to go across. The homeless camp that he lived in is about 50 yards back off the road from that bridge right there. And he's a short Hispanic male. I'm not saying that he actually is the one that killed these people, but this is the area this is the area he lives in, and Miss Riviera was found right up here around the corner. We're gonna go around this curb, and this is where she was found. This is the neighborhood that she was killed in right here. Yeah, they will. Yeah. Yeah, the spider bite guy, I'm not saying that he was the guy that, you know, did this, but nobody even knew he was in this neighborhood, and he's a short Hispanic male, and he was walking down this sidewalk with Miss Riviera. Right here is where she was found. Do y'all see the sidewalk on the left side? This is where the video of her walking with the guy was right here. And let's see here. Hang on, I don't see the... One sec. It's right here. They may have... Did they... Surely they didn't tear down that house already. Hang on a sec. I know they didn't tear down that house. Hang on, y'all. Could they have already torn down that house? They did tear the houses down. They tore them down, y'all. No, it's right here. No, they didn't tear it down. It's right here. This is where it happened, right here. These houses are abandoned, and it's this house right there. We'll drive up here. I'm not going to stay because I don't want to get in trouble, but that is the house that she was found dead in right there. Right through that front door. Yep, that's it.
402, checking your status.
So, scary, ain't it? And she was found right here, and right in that house. She had been strangled. She had been raped. It's just a shame. 2606 Metcalf Road, right there. Let me see. I didn't. Let me look. Let me look and see what you sent me. Hang on.
How far are you at with that subject?
10-4, I haven't made contact there.
10-4.
Huh. Well, Carl Ann?
Charlie 19 return.
I wouldn't answer it. Let's put it that way. No, I'm not going in there. When if there's more, I hope they are. So that is one thing that they're doing actually right now, is they are expanding their investigation, and they're doing DNA matches on the other murders that fit the same MO. And Killer Carla, I will call you after the stream. We'll figure out who it is. If you can text me the phone number, I'll figure out who it is. But yeah, this is not a bad little neighborhood. It's just a little neighborhood, and this is, I don't know, man. Miss Riviera was murdered in that house. I hate going to crime scenes. I hate going to crime scenes because I always get this weird feeling going into these crime scenes and going to these places where, the worst violence possible happened. And I don't know. I hate going to them. It gives me such a weird, willy feeling. You know what I mean? You're welcome, Wolfrain. You're welcome. Hey, Wolfrain, Killer Carla, you just said hi to. That is actually my mother. She watches. Okay, so when did it happen? So, did I lose y'all? We're back. All right, we're back. I hope I didn't lose you guys on X. If we did, I'm sorry. I really hope we didn't lose you guys. But yeah, your senses kind of go up. It's just weird being at these places where you know.
315 is good for.
Where are we at? I don't even have a clue where we're at.
The subjects behind Love Time 5207 Brody. I'll be waiting on that unit.
10-4, confirming you have the subject at that location.
I see the
Okay.
subjects walking behind them.
Where the hell am I at? Okay, Wolfrain made it back. All right. Did it end the stream over on X? I bet it probably did. Okay, we can go out this way and get out of here. Yeah, so like I said, I've got a whole video coming about this possible serial killer. Like I said, I've been working my sources, trying to get some information about the deaths, but right now it's hard to get anybody to talk about them.
County units on the suspicious person on Brody. In case you didn't hear, 7 Visa subjects behind 5207 Brody.
Uh-oh. What did I just hear? Okay.
10-4.
Let's see. Good morning, KM. I haven't seen you in a while. Thanks for being in. Yes. KM. Yeah, so yeah, butterfly, Wolfrain. I don't know if you heard what I said a while ago. I don't know if we were offline when I said it, but you just said hi to Killer Carla. Killer Carla is my mother. My mother watches my show, if you can believe that. I don't know if you guys listen to. So I posted a link yesterday to a Spotify. Yeah, I don't know if you guys remember, but last week I was getting ready to show the Real Austin podcast, and it was released yesterday. I look incredibly tired in the video, but that's neither here or there. You can go watch that. My mom was telling me yesterday she listened to the whole thing, and she liked it. So if you guys could watch that, would be awesome. Great Dad would be awesome if there was some way to put a little map on the screen with your GPS position. I have thought about doing that, actually. Is that something that you guys would like to see? So you can see exactly where we're at? If that's something you guys would like to see, I'm down for it. Butterfly, how did you like it? Did I do all right? I hope I did all right. No, there's a mayoral debate on KXN today at 4. Just saw it on X. Is there really? Boy, they did not push that very hard at all, did they? I didn't know anything about it. And I cover the media. I cover all that stuff in this city, but I still had no clue about it. Interesting. I'll have to watch it. But Kirk Watson's going to win. I mean, Kirk Watson is a money-raising machine, man. He has outraised his opponents like 10 to 1. All right, Jeffrey. Well, you know what? I will do that then. I will get the. I have a sensor at home, a GPS sensor, and I will hook it up, and we'll make that happen. If that's what you guys want, then that's what we'll do. Definitely open to making things a little more watchable. All right, where are we at? We're at 35 and Ben White. All right. I don't think it's on YouTube yet. Let me. I don't know. I don't think. No, it's not on YouTube. I'm almost certain it's not on YouTube. We're lagging right now, aren't we? I'm dropping packets like crazy. It's like crazy. You know, I mean, so what do you guys think? Since I'm on my live pack, has it been better? Has the stream, the stability been better today since I've been on my live pack? Or, I mean, I guess what I'm trying to get at, am I wasting money paying for Starlink? Adam Lowy posted. Yeah, that makes sense. Adam's always on top of that stuff. If I don't have to pay for Starlink, I would rather not. I would rather not. We're gonna go back here. If you guys remember me posting a while back about the massive homeless campfire that almost burned down a neighborhood. It happened right back here. We were here the day after it happened, and it was one of the biggest homeless campfires I've ever seen in my life. It burned. I mean, it burned this place so completely. There was literally nothing left. And I bet there's still people living back here. It was right straight back there in those weeds. Sure was. Straight back there. It's that city of Austin land. Let's see. It was a lot better. Drop here and there, but better. Okay, perfect. Well, I'm going to start using this again, and I'm going to try to get away from that expensive-ass Starlink. Believe me, I'm not going to complain about not having Starlink. you can only hear every other word I say. Is anybody else having trouble with audio? Is my audio acting up?
20 to 30 years old. And they wear a green t-shirt and black pants.
Hopefully my audio's not acting up.
Try to get in my car, no problem.
Let me, how does that sound? Is that any better? Does this sound any better at all? Or am I wasting my time with this too? So, where I have my mic in the car so I don't have to hold it, it's about a foot away from my mouth, but sometimes I'll hold the mic so it sounds probably a little bit better. I can tell my levels are better when I hold the mic. Justina Wolfrain. I love saying that name. Wolfrain. Wolfrain. I wonder if Miss Linda's still here. We need to do some singing. Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit lonely and I'm never looking back. Shh, turn around. Alright, that's it. I'm not singing anymore. Yep, that is the episode, Miss Butterfly. Good deal. Way better. Alright. Yeah, it's hard to do this kind of a show in the car. Cameras, computers, microphones. Woof rain. Let's make a run up Congress real quick. Now that I'm not on Starlink, I can go right up downtown to the Capitol. Let's go take a look at it. Anyway, guys, I appreciate everyone being on here. Turn around every now and Killer Carla, you may have to close out and reopen it. Turn around. Yeah. Oh, CPR in progress. That's not good. I hate hearing that. The Red Rose. Well, this lady better watch out. She's gonna get ran over. Wolf rain, turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit lonely and I'm never looking back. Turn around. I think Miss Linda left. That's okay. If she pops back in, we'll do some more singing to her. Hey, I'm going to tell you right now, that was Butterfly 71's fault. She got the singing started. She did it. So, alright. Got a lot of people watching here between X and YouTube and Twitch and Kick and Facebook, and I want to know, you have a new song, you were singing it yesterday. What song was that I was singing yesterday? I can't remember now. But I want to know, in the chat, we're about to drive right up to the Capitol right now, Bill. We'll be there in just a couple of minutes. In the chat, I want you to tell me what's going to happen. The election is not far away at all. And I want you guys to tell me what's going to happen. Is it going to be a Trump victory? Is it going to be a Kamala Harris victory? If it's a Trump victory, are the Democrats going to accept the results of the election? Or are they going to completely lose their shit and take to the streets and cause some ruckus? That is the Apple link. Just interested what you guys think will happen. I'm going to tell you my theory is no matter who wins, officially, the other side will not accept it and there's going to be trouble. I'm calling it right now. There's going to be trouble. So, I don't know. Mark that down on your calendar because that is my prediction. There's that big new HEB. We hardly ever get to bring the stream down this way because usually I'm on Starlink and I can't get in between the buildings, but we're about to drive up downtown. Turn around every now and then I get a little... We're dropping frames right now too for some reason. Mr. Construction Guy, get out of the road. Let's see, Bill says Trump and more impeachment hearings for 4 years. I hear that. Any theory on the mayoral race? Yes, Austin Zone. It's going to be Kirk Watson all the way. Mark that down in your calendar. Kirk Watson will win. I'm very confident that Kirk Watson's going to win. Kirk is a fundraising machine, and he has outraised his opponents like 10-1. And not only that, but if Kirk Watson wins, it will be, the last election he won was only for 2 years. He wants a 4-year term. If he wins, I got a feeling he's going to start working with you're going to see a more moderate Kirk Watson come out. He is a Democrat, obviously, but like I said, you're going to see a more moderate side of him come out. At this point, he is trying to ride both sides of the fence and try to make both sides happy. And you can only do that for so long before you completely poop your pants. And so, like I said, I think once he gets a 4-year term, you're going to see the more moderate side come out in him. You're going to see more action taken on crime and on homelessness in this city. I am certain of it. Yes, Wolfrain, it will be Kirk Watson. Now, as far as who is going to win the presidential election, my prediction is Trump. That's just my prediction. I could be completely wrong. And my prediction is it will be Trump, and then the left will absolutely shit their pants and take to the streets. Either way, we've got some tough times ahead, I'm afraid, when it comes to the public discourse. We've got some really, really tough times ahead. What is Mr. Motorcycle Cop doing back there? Austin is the only place I ever see state troopers on motorcycles. Bill, today, Shaken Baby Syndrome, maybe Innocence Project. Yes, so I read the last night. I sat down and read the appeal, his first appeal, and I'm going to tell you right now, looking at the evidence, the man did it. I mean, people are just going off of their feelings and that he's autistic. But if you really look at the evidence, if you look at the evidence that was presented in the case, he did it. He did it. He admitted to it to one person. That was a lady that he was living with at the time. The facts of that case are so wild that the facts are so crazy in that case that 6-0. I mean, that very rarely happens. Anyway, he did it. Just looking at the evidence, I watched one interview with him that Dr. Phil did, and then I went and read the appeal. And if you guys, I will post a link to the appeal. It's not a long document, but it does lay out the case in chief. It lays out the evidence. It lays them out. I mean, just lays the evidence out as much as you can. He did it. That poor baby. Look up Robert Roberson. ROBERT Robert Roberson. Now, if you look it up on X, you're just going to see a bunch of people screaming that the state is about to execute a person that is autistic or has some mental issues. If you go and actually read the that the guy did it, he killed that little baby. There's more, they say that there was absolutely no evidence, and that's not the case. That's not the case at all. They actually have witnesses that witnessed him abusing that poor baby before she was dead. After she supposedly fell off the bed, and then she fell off the bed, and he found her not breathing. Instead of calling 911 or going straight to the hospital, he put her in the car, drove to the hospital, where a lady named Teddy, which was his significant other, was just getting out of the hospital after having a hysterectomy. He drove to he had threatened to kill the baby. So I don't know. I mean, you look at the facts of the case, it's wild. It's wild. I don't know why the homicide detective that investigated the case the first time is now coming out saying that he didn't do it. But if you look at the facts of the case, he did it. All right. We are here. We're right here in downtown. We're about to pull up to the Capitol. I'm going to give you guys a good view of that before we end the show today. I don't know if you guys can see it down towards the end. Okay, I'm going to have to put the mic back to where it's normally at. I don't have my mic stand, so I've got to go hands-free down here. Apologies if it sounds horrible. I'll start getting my mic stand put back in here so we can actually... Okay. Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit lonely. I know nothing about it, really. Yeah, he is definitely autistic. There is a good interview with him that Dr. Phil did. It's like a 30-minute long interview. And it's a really good interview. Dr. Phil really gets him to answer questions. Now, that's the thing. He answers questions to Dr. Phil. But, again, when you look at the court records and you look at the testimony, the answers he gives Dr. Phil and the answers that he gave in court are two different things. It could be because he is autistic and he has some, severe mental issues. During the interview, you can watch him and you can definitely see that he does have mental issues. That's for sure. Now, should we be executing somebody with severe mental issues? That's another question, I think. I think, in my opinion, there is more to be argued about that than there is about the facts of his case. Obviously, we don't want to be executing people that, they have no, they're not really in control of their faculties. 86, that song bite. Here's the Capitol, my friends. We are in front of the Capitol. Do y'all have a good view of the Capitol, or does it still look far away? And we're disconnected. Come back to me, come back to me, come back to me. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know why we're disconnecting so much right here, but we are. All right. Do y'all have a good view of the Capitol? Killer Carla, where are you going? We haven't ended it just yet. Don't leave us just yet, Killer Carla. We still got a lot. We still got to make it around the corner. I don't see anybody out here protesting just yet. That doesn't mean they're not going to show up. I mean, they do have some of the state trooper vehicles parked, like they're expecting some people out here to protest, maybe. But yeah, so Bill, the other thing that is interesting about that case is the legislature, lawmakers in this state are trying to stop the execution they have called him to testify in front of Congress, and they're hoping that in and of itself will get them to stop the execution. And we'll see what's going to happen with that. They did subpoena him, but we'll see if they actually stop the execution. He has been in and out of prison for his whole life. I didn't see the Innocence Project. I did not see them up there, but I couldn't really get close, so once we get off the stream, I'll walk up to the Capitol and see. Well, you know what, I can't because I got a broke ankle right now, but anyway, I'll let you guys know whatever happens. We may do a live stream a little later today if they come to a decision on what's going to happen, because he is scheduled to be executed not too long from now, like hours from now, I think, maybe 6 tonight or something like that. So we'll see what's going to happen. But anyway, guys, I'm going to end here. We have been live for almost 2 hours. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Honestly, Bill, all the new folks that were in here that I saw. Let's see. Let me get some names. Butterfly, Wolf, Rain, Bill, Jeffrey, Austin Zone, all of you guys, Zero Foxtrot, Killer Carla, all of you guys for being on here. I appreciate every single one of you. And Bill, if I find some new information out about this guy, I will go back live and we'll talk about it. If there's going to be any hearings that's going to live stream, we will live stream those as well. But you guys have a great day. Wolf Rain, have a great day. Love each and every one of you for being here, and you have no clue how much it means to me. And yeah, I will see you guys on the next one.